But on a I can't even say lighthearted note, but on another note,
What?
do you feel like single mothers are just for fun to high value men?
No.
Because there's a woman on social media who had plenty to say, and just take a listen to the wording of this
Mm.
post. I
Mm-hmm.
went on a date with this really great guy. We had an amazing conversation. We joked for hours. We found out we're both very family oriented. Okay. And we have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the same goals. Things took a turn for the worse when he found out I had a kid. His energy shifted and he told me that I'm to be used for fun, but he'll still get to know me just in case he changes his mind later. He said I'm have to work harder and do more to compare to the childless women in his life. And I really need advice on what to do. I don't want to lose a high value man just because I made one mistake in my past.
I'm so glad we took a moment of silence because RIP to that whole post. It was terrible. Terrible. From beginning to end, it was horrible. It was a
Girl,
horrible dream. Why? What? And why is she claiming this man is high valued? Why would you say high value man for a mistake I made in the past? So you going to downplay your child for a dude you just met? Are you kidding me? I would never let somebody who I don't know come in and change my perspective about my child and how I feel about my child because somebody else doesn't see the value in me. I would just simply move on to the next person. Who's next? I don't see, what are we talking
right.
about? Like, why would you go ahead?
I no, I just once she said that he seemed family oriented, I said, girl, if he don't like your child, the family is disoriented. Okay. He don't like
Hello?
you. He don't like
Girl,
children.
what?
He don't like
Oh
yours
my
at
God.
least. And for her to sit there and I tell you what, if a man tell me that I need to do anything to compare to anybody, I'm taking myself out of the race. I
I'm
can
telling
assure
you.
you, me personally, I'm not competing for nothing because you knew exactly what value I brought when you came over here and set your raggedy ass in my face and offered to buy me this and do this and take me here
Hello.
and all these things. So no, this is not a competition. You can politely shut up talking to me. But the fact that she said I made a mistake, one
Oh,
mistake in my past, the child.
the child, you let somebody look at your child as a mistake and you don't even know them. That's crazy to me. And then the
No,
thing is,
she
if
looks
this,
at her child as a
that's what I,
mistake.
oh yeah, well, he
That's
brought
the
it to the
crazy part.
surface. He definitely brought it to the surface. And the crazy part is, like, if that was so important to either one of y'all, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But to him specifically, if that was so important to you, shouldn't you ask that before you actually meet up with somebody or hang out with them or even engage in a conversation with them? Like, why would you go out with this person and then find out they have kids and now you're treating them completely different? You know, if that's one of your like non-negotiables, I feel like that's like people with no job is mine. So as soon as I get hello, do you work?
Right.
No. And I hang up immediately, expeditiously, stat. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, that kids one
Yeah.
is mine. I have a few non-negotiables. So the list, we run it down a list as soon as I get your
Mm.
last name because I'm getting your last name so I can run a background check on you, sir. And I know it's an invasion of your privacy. I know it may be a little
No, it's not.
inconsiderate
That's
of your
public
space,
information.
but I'm running that thing. I'm running that thing through being verified.
There's no way. I think you got to stop letting people determine and define who you are. Because see
Mm.
what happens, like you said, she look at her child as a mistake. And because she's not clear on like how to deal with that, she has the child. She still obviously hasn't accepted having the child. Somebody else was able to come in and penetrate her thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So now she don't really know who she is. She don't know what her situation is. She don't even understand what's going on. And now she's looking at this man as a high value man because he spoke to me in a way that no one's ever spoke to me before. Well, that's not how you really want to be spoken to.
Yeah.
But you don't know that because you don't really know yourself.
And that, to me, this is, again, I know that people like to harp on these words and they're like, oh, y'all went to therapy twice and y'all know all these words. Baby, this is emotionally abusive. I don't care what you say. You cannot come around me and tell me that you're going to use me for fun and think that the fun is about to be
Oh
had.
my God.
It's not. It doesn't work like that.
Oh my
Like
God.
I think that it is absolutely crazy to have a conversation with a man who would like after he told me, oh, I might keep you around in case I change my mind.
That part. What? And you seem like you was willing to stick around. I think that even more.
Yeah.
What he said, the fact that I think you kind of was with it is throwing me off.
Well, she wanted
Like,
to
why
change
would
his
you agree
mind.
with that?
She thought that she could change his mind. And unfortunately, so many of us do this. That's why I be trying to tell these women, stop giving these men coochie. Once you give them coochie, you have all these things going on in your head and you determine that you can fight to prove that you deserve his love and his one-on-one time, his attention, and you and your daughter are valuable. Hey, that man told you he was trash already. Why are you now digging in the dumpster for scraps?
Hello? Because somebody already took the trash out. Now, I ain't never seen nobody go out there and go get it. What are you doing?
All in the dumpster. Legs up. All in the dumpster, girl. Legs just flailing in the air. Get out the trash. You raccoon.
Jesus. I just want women to have more self-worth, man. This whole session has just let me know that we got to do better as women in our self-worth, our value, and we got to stop letting other people determine what that is, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We just got to take care of ourselves better.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot going on out here, and these people will, you know, when you get to our age, people will tell you, oh, you know, it's a wrap. Ain't nobody gonna want you. It's too late. You might go freeze your eggs. Hey,
please
shut up talking to me. That's my advice for anybody who thinks that they need to be
shut up talking
about
to me. Like, for real.
Life. Because I have determined what works for me, and just because you know you don't have certain things, and these folks be too pressed. I mean panini pressed. I mean press on nails. I mean fresh pair of J's, creases in the jeans, first day of school pressed for a man who really don't have your best interest at heart. And I would prefer to be alone. I think that's what everybody is scared of. It's like being alone. Everybody is literally terrified of being alone, that they will take scraps, then just like get to know themselves and be by themselves. Because I tell you this, if you spend enough time alone, you'll start to understand certain things. You'll start to exude certain energies that you won't even attract these type of men, because they can prey on a woman. I'm telling you, Jerrilyn, I just believe they can sniff you out from a mile away when you're not all the way there. When they know you have low self-esteem. When you're beautiful, and like, they coming from all sides. It don't really matter. That like people are going to try. If you're a gorgeous person, you're gonna attract everybody. But the getting by yourself, knowing who you are, that's the part that allows you to say, I don't like this. I don't want it. I'm good.
Yep. That's true.
And be comfortable.
But even if you're not beautiful though, even because this is inclusive show, you know, so
I'm finna go. I'm gonna let Lene close the show on her own, because I won't entertain this. I won't entertain this part. No, ma'am. Y'all can think I'm fired. I'm fired.
Okay. No, I can't mess my makeup on. We got another one. I can't go.
Because you won't get me canceled, Lene. Go ahead. Speak your piece. Say what you have to say. Lene Monet.
I'm not.
You don't want to say it no more? What Lene is saying, even to the facially challenged people, if you find yourself, okay, so if you haven't heard I love you today, just know I don't either. And with that being said,